Live streaming. Currently, it's all the rage. It's what all the kids are talking about. But what does it mean? How can we do it appropriately? Here with tips, we have David Ryan Colgard, co-founder, Digital Citizenship Summit, DIGIT, summit.com, something like that. Yeah. People out there who don't know, talk to me. What's live streaming?
Yeah, live streaming is where you are streaming what you're doing live. So Periscope is a really popular one. It just got bought out by Twitter. So basically, let's say I am hiking. I might say, okay, let me live stream this. So now all my Twitter followers can see me hiking. Right, so it's
really?
It's Truman Show brought to life. So Truman Show is a completely underrated movie. Jim Carrey should have won awards for that.
It's a great movie.
Great movie because it was ahead of its time, showcasing kind of our voyeuristic tendencies and our desires to kind of showcase what we're doing here and now, immediate gratification.
I think it's the logical next step from Facebook, because Facebook is, hey, this is what I did yesterday.
Right,
you think it's fantastic. But now we've the technology's come so far. You're right. We take a hike. We can be anywhere, and everyone can watch it live.
So there's a part in Spaceballs where remember they catch up to the current now, and they say, where are we? We're in the now. That's what's happening, right? So we're live streaming our very life. So we're currently projecting where we are right now. There's not a photo that gets sent out later. There's no distinction between what's happening now and what I'm seeing. So if you want to, whatever let's say you're brewing beer and you want to say, I'm going to showcase everybody who follows me how I brew beer, instantly can do it. So it's certainly got some positives to showcasing what you're doing, but then there's also some drawbacks that we could talk about.
Let's talk about the drawbacks. And I think the first one, it's not on our list, it's stop and smell the roses. Because
you have to,
and
right.
It's the concert metaphor does it for me. I was at a concert a couple months ago, and everyone has their phones up. No one's enjoying the concert. They're making sure that they've got the right lens to view the concert.
It's what Douglas Rushkoff calls our present shock, that we actually need to rewatch our very moments that we projected to experience our own life.
Yeah.
We're not being mindful, we're not being present in this moment, right? So if you're at a concert and you're spending your whole time videoing the concert, then you're not actually at the concert. You know what you call somebody who videos a concert?
Videographer.
A videographer.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They get paid to do it.
Right. So you're actually paying for a ticket to do somebody else's job.
Yeah, you're paying to do PR and marketing for the band.
Take a few photos, but you know what? Put away your phone.
Dance your face off.
Dance your face off.
Dance your face off, because that's what I do. Don't go to a concert with me. It's very
and you know what? You utilize your social media, you utilize your smartphone to get together with friends, so when they're at the concert, hang out with your friends.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
If there's people interested in doing this live streaming, getting on the bandwagon, a couple notes. Not everyone likes to be recorded.
That's a big misnomer. A lot of millennials, digital natives, they think of privacy in a different light than baby boomers and Gen Xers, right? The very idea of being in a public sphere doesn't necessarily mean you can record everything. So if I'm at a restaurant, let's say with my wife, I would be disturbed if somebody just pulled out their smartphone and said, I'm going to record this guy eating his fettuccine Alfredo, right? So just because I'm out in public,
I think we just got something.
Let's cash in 50-50. So just because you're out in public doesn't mean that everybody is comfortable being recorded. So listen, if you're using live streaming, record yourself or your friends or people that you have permission with. Don't just start getting close up and recording somebody. Again, you're not the paparazzi, and that's the problem with modern age, right? Everybody is the paparazzi. Everybody is a celebrity now.
It's a great way to get beaten up.
Yeah. We want to limit the violence.
Yeah, we don't want anyone.
Let's limit the violence here, Seth. Come on.
Next, some locations are no-goes.
Yeah, and a big one was the recent boxing match, right, with Mayweather, is that locations such as, hey, I'm in this arena, a lot of them, if you look at your ticket, they'll say you cannot record, you cannot take photos, because there's big copyright violations, right? There's a lot of money tied in with some of these big matches, and especially when you mentioned concerts earlier. The other location was you cannot broadcast something directly off TV. This is the huge legal debate going on right now, because from that Mayweather fight, there was an estimated $300 million involved, right? But a lot of people who paid their $100 for the pay-per-view, they just they took their smartphone and they started broadcasting
broadcasting
it to their Twitter followers, which means that instead of paying $100, people were watching it on Twitter for free. Granted, it was low quality, but the smartphones are going to get a little better, right? Faster internet.
Let's hope so.
So there's a big debate right now about whether or not Twitter should be more active or proactive in taking those down. They did get a lot of cease and desist and try to take it down, but the problem is, because it's live streaming, as soon as it happens, the damage is already done. It's not like YouTube where you try to put up a clip of you know, a TV show and then the copyright holder takes it down.
Yeah, when everything's happening at the speed of light, it's hard, especially litigiously, to keep up with it.
If you already saw the fight, then who cares if they get upset afterwards? And that's the problem. So there's going to be a big debate because it's really the modern Napster, right? Napster presented a lot of interesting issues where they said, great, you can get your music for free, but the problem is it also trained millennials and digital natives to say everything should be free.
Yeah, I don't need to pay for anything anymore.
But the problem is content creators, and the very essence of our copyright law is that content creators tend to get motivated by being able to eat dinner. Right, being able to get paid for the work, right? So it's not saying everybody needs to be a millionaire, but it is saying that if there's a musician, if there's a content creator, they want to be paid for their work because the work is valuable, right? And that's why everything in life cannot be free.
And I guess it all gets back to we got to think before we record. We're out of time.
Yes.
Pleasure having you here.
Think before you record.
Yeah, stop, take a minute, say, should I do this?
Yeah.
Also,